Welcome back, everybody. The History Guy here, and this is episode 9. In my first time playing through the British campaign here on Ultimate Admiral Age of Sail. We're getting ready to try and take the city of Savannah, and that is a big land mission. And for that, we're going to just load up as many land troops as possible. We've got 3 ships to do that on, the George III, the Derby, and the Hastings. So we're going to have to fill these guys out, but first I want to go ahead and start creating some new units. We're definitely going to add a mortar unit to this group, so we'll do that first. And Leonard Brown looks like an ideal candidate for that, so I guess that's who we'll go with. Doesn't necessarily appear to... I guess it does. There's not really a way to add specific numbers of guns. You just do that by adding soldiers, and the more soldiers you add, the more guns you have. So I guess that's the way we're going to go with this. We'll go up to about 150 for now. If we use the reserve for that, you can see the difference in cost. So I guess we'll do that for the time being. Let's also go ahead and add some grenadiers. We haven't done that yet. We'll want to raise that group up as high as we can. Let's go up to 200 for now. Again, we'll probably go higher on that as we go along because we're going to have room to go higher. In fact, I think I'm probably going to go ahead and do 2 units of grenadiers here because grenadiers are new units for me. So we've already got other units here. Are these grenadiers also? Did it automatically upgrade those when I unlocked those? It's actually kind of hard to tell how that works. Yeah, okay, because, yeah, it's just different hats. All right, that's the only way to tell because the symbols are the same. Got it. All right. So we'll do another unit, 200 grenadiers. Seems like money's not going to be a major concern for me. We'll go ahead and start getting these units up. And we can't go 200 on those just because of the size of the ships involved. We'll go 150 with each of those. Same here. And then we'll need to look at the map and see where things stand, what else we can take into this battle, if there's any need for ships involved, stuff like that. We've got a couple of reserve units now. I guess I should have probably thrown them in first. Not a huge deal. Let's go up to 250 with these grenadiers. I think we need better guns, though. I'm not a fan of what we've got. Land pattern, 78 musket and bayonet. Definitely the upgrade we want to go with there. What do we have here? We still got 159 of those left, so that's not an option. C, no. We've got C38 and bayonet. That'll have to be the way we go with that. What about the 8-inch land service mortars? The only thing we can do there. So we'll go with that. So let's take a look at the battle for Savannah now. We'll go ahead in and play and see what it shows us. Okay, so here's the capture of Savannah map, and these are our available vessels, and we're going to throw those 3 in there. We've actually got room for a lot more, so it may be a situation where we're going to go ahead and go buy another ship to handle soldiers, and we're going to get them loaded up because we do have additional soldiers in reserve. So it looks like the best we can do is HMS Neptune. So we'll go ahead and buy that for 9,000, and then we'll go back over to the screen here. We'll need to add a crew. We'll just do the minimum since this is a land mission. We've got to assign an officer to that, and then we're going to go ahead and load up our troops. Okay, kind of a weird thing here. The way we have to do this is we actually have to tell it to create a unit of Fusiliers and then select these and assign them. So that's, I guess, how we got to get that done. And I'm not entirely sure why we're not seeing our guy that we created here. Oh, there's Bannister Tarleton. He came back. So apparently it doesn't name the officer. It names the unit. So didn't realize that was the way that was going to go. So I may need to reach back out to all of the folks who are patrons to get them. If they want to keep the name, that's fine. But it looks like it doesn't name the officer, it just names that particular unit. So just the unit was given the officer name. Kind of like an Ultimate General Civil War. It's kind of how it works here. So we've got a little bit of room to go up higher with these. So that's where we'll be. And what I want to look at now is I want to just see who among these units does not have bayonets. It's just that one. It's just this unit here. So I don't know if there's a better option. Oh, there definitely is. So we're going to upgrade to that. So now everybody's at the very least got those bayonets. We should be in better shape. Let's go ahead and fight this battle. All right, the news from the 13 colonies and the rebellion suppression are not good. Lord George Germain, he is the guy in the cabinet who was in charge of the North American colonies, wrote that capturing the southern colonies was considered by the king as an object of great importance in the scale of the war. Lieutenant General Sir Henry Clinton has honored us to perform the opening move in our new southern strategy. The date's way off on this. We're going to have to get that fixed because by this point, Cornwallis had surrendered and the war was, for the most part, over. There was still some fighting, but for the most part, it was over. Your mission is to invade the province of Georgia and capture its capital. To avoid any delays or complications by sailing Savannah River upstream, the invasion force has been landed at Gerardo's plantation and is ready to advance on Savannah. So let's go ahead and apparently we've got to add at least one unit into our reserve force to be able to start the mission, so we'll do that. We're going to add Murderous Henry just because I don't know what's going to happen, but I want to have at least that one ship offshore just in case, even though I expect this is just a land mission. Captain, the preservation of the Empire is threatened by a bunch of anarchists and criminals who are committing acts of rebellion and treason. We are here to expel these traitors in order to reinstitute British authority. Our objective is to siege Savannah town. The mutineers have their defenses at this position here. Their forces consisted mostly by militia and a few units of the so-called Continental Army. We can safely predict that they won't hold our advance more than a few minutes, and soon the town should be left undefended. Let's offer them a small taste of what a real army is, won't we? All right, let's do it. So, it looks like it landed our land units from Murderous Henry. So we've got some of these Marines here. Really unnecessary, I guess. So we'll keep them back and just use them as a last resort. And we'll start moving forward. I should probably lead with those bigger units, the Grenadiers. So yeah, we'll keep these Marine units back. It's not a huge map. Obviously, I expect that just defeating these units, defending the town, is not going to be all there is to this. Because we get like 80,000 gold for winning this mission, so I have to expect there's going to be a lot more to this, a counterattack of some kind. So as mortars, I should be able to stick behind my lines without any trouble, since they should have a pretty high arc of fire. Yeah, I'm going to send these two units up to the front. Oh, hey, hello. Got some skirmishers out here. Oh, we gotta finish reloading before we can charge. Fire, then charge. I want these guys to move. They seem to be stuck. They weren't gonna do the order to... What are they doing? Got a bit of a glitch here. These guys don't want to do anything. There's our mortars. Hello! Not a real big range, but I love that arc of fire to be able to fire over our troops. I want to move him up, though. I want him to fire on his artillery. Why will these guys not charge? It's like they're stuck. Huh. So are them. So are they, I should say. Having a little bit of a glitch with our orders. Nobody wants to go where I want them to. And that's really weird. The artillery will, but Daniels will not move. I feel like I'm Lincoln trying to order General McClellan to do something. Go. Wow. I do not understand what's happening. And this guy, 37 men, charges right into my line and causes me to be flanked. And these guys won't charge either. Oh, they did, finally. They absolutely will not fire on this guy. There's a glitch going on there of some kind. Well, those skirmishers shattered. I guess we're going to have to do this with our mortars. They're the only unit that'll fire on these 17 men. These ones will not move. Oh, that's infuriating. Alright, we shattered those skirmishers. Now, will you guys move? Nope. This guy's showing 210 kills. I don't know what that's about. Oh my goodness. I don't know what's happening, but it's really frustrating. We need to move up so we can get these mortars close enough to be able to shell that position. What if I issue orders this way? Tell them to halt and then tell them to go. Alright, I'm going to drop out and try to restart this mission and see if that does the trick. Because there's definitely some kind of a glitch going on there. Okay, well those things are bound to happen. We are in early alpha on this game, so honestly I'm surprised I haven't had many glitches sooner. I went ahead and chose not to use the troops from Murderous Henry this time. I don't need all those extra Marine units to have to kind of micromanage. At least for now everybody's moving. And now we're getting some music to march to. That's nice. I don't think we had that last time. So we'll press through up this way with this one unit just to kind of guard the flank. We'll start moving these guys up. I want to move none over this way. Alright, we're going to encounter these guys again. Let's see what happens this time. So far, so good. You guys ought to be able to fire here soon. Gonna get into range. we definitely got to neutralize that artillery as quickly as I can. There, now our charge orders are working. Whether we'll actually get them or not is another question. It looks like we're going to. Don't fire on those guys. Oh no, they're going to get away. Now fire on those guys. Alright, we wiped him out. We've got to be close enough for the mortars to be in range. Looks like we're okay over here now. Let's go ahead and start coming around.
Fall back! March!
Oh, hello. Seems like that was a rather silly thing to do, Jacobs. Alright, let's drop him back. No, where are you going? No. I gave him a fallback order, but he's not... Oh my gosh. Did not obey my orders at all. Had to do it that way. And Daniels, we're having the same issue again. Can I send him over this way? I've got a unit again that will not move. I don't know what in the world is happening with that. Oh my goodness. Alright, go that way. There we go. Alright, let's see if these mortars are in range now. Hopefully Burroughs isn't too close. We need to move him up just a hair. Oh. Let's do this, guys. Now, Daniels, will you obey my order and move? Brown's still waiting on a couple of stragglers. And Daniels will not move at all. Move. Good night. I don't know what the deal is. There must be a problem on this particular mission. And the mortars won't move either. They won't fire. How about now? They're just picking them up and moving them around. Oh my goodness. This is supremely frustrating. Can we fire on somebody else? Will that do the trick? Yeah, it must just be because we're not in range. And instead of moving to get in range, he just sits there. Alright. Let's move the mortars up. Burroughs is going to take some casualties. It's okay. Daniels is still... I don't know what he's doing, but he's worthless to this battle now. I guess we're just not going to fire on those guys, no matter what I do. Let's try this one more time. Oh, hello. I did not tell you to do that. Jeez. I don't know what to make of what's happening right now. I give them an order to move up a little bit, and they move up a lot. I order my mortars to fire on his cannon, and they won't. I have a unit in the back who just won't move at all. We did get one of his units to surrender, so that helps. There we go. Back up. Hey Daniels, you want to join the fight? These guys are showing 408 kills, even though they definitely don't have that many. I actually want to back them up too. And of course they won't. So I have to turn them around to get them to move. We shattered his gun crew. But under no circumstances could I get these guys to fall back the right way. What if I tell you to run? Will you run up there? Oh, that you'll do. Unreal. Alright. Now these guys won't move either. I gave them an order to move up here and they won't do it. I think this battle's unplayable. It's completely unplayable right now. It just won't let me do anything. Alright, I'm going to restart it a third time, try to get back to this point and see what happens. Okay, so for the most part, it's working right now. I just can't get my mortars to fire, but maybe if we shift them over this way, maybe they'll get back to firing again. Everybody else is operating as they should at the moment. Or they seem to be. I decided to shift my battle line a little further this way to see if that would help. And it seems to be so far. I'm going to see if these guys will fire now that they're back here. I'm having a little trouble with this guy again. He doesn't want to move up to this position. All he does is shift his facing. He won't move. I wonder if I give it order to... Yeah, same thing. Will not move. Oh. What if I tell you to run? Alright, we got these guys to surrender. Alright, hold your fire. Let's rout them. Militia surrendered. Get them out of there. So we grabbed the supplies. Let's go in and push the affair now. This might get ugly because we've got Prescott over here. Be really helpful if Coiny had joined the action. Alright, get him out of there. Ugh, that should never have happened. Would you like to move now? Jeez. I might as well just stop trying. This guy is completely unavailable for this battle. Still got a pretty big line of defense facing us here. Alright, we got his Fusiliers to surrender. Let's get them out of there. We're going to sit tight right here while we bring up the mortars. I don't know what Hansen's doing, but he's certainly not doing what I ordered him to. It's something about this area of the map that's causing the glitch. Because everything over here is fine. Well, at least they're somewhat into a line now. They're just all separated in a really funky way. The flag's over. What are they doing? Alright, we're going to have to try and win this despite that. He's still moving. Where are you going? Americans fight bravely, we can give them that. Our sailors have come to help us with the remains of the defensive line so our main force can focus on our primary objective. Regroup and resupply, then clear the streets and capture the town. Gotcha. Oh my gosh, look at this. The numbers are floating, so I can't even see what's going on here. Yeah, everything has frozen. Alright, so by going out to the menu and then coming back in, it looks like it fixed whatever that issue was there. If I could just figure out what to do with Hansen, that would be helpful. I don't see my reinforcement troops yet. we're going to bring up the mortars, do our thing here. Oh, you're going to move now. Okay. No? He's like, yeah, well, since you pointed it out, no, I'm not going to. Hansen's still moving that direction. I'm giving him orders to go that way, and he keeps falling back further. Oh my gosh. Alright, we're going to have to do this with what we've got here. Daniels won't charge, of course. Now will you charge? Nope. We're just going to do this the old-fashioned way. He's going to come to me, and hopefully we're going to get these mortars to work. They don't seem to want to. This may have to all be done with basically half my army completely disobeying orders. Hansen, what's going on, buddy? Care to join us? What if I tell you to run? Will you do it then? Just gonna have to sit tight right here and shoot it out. So all his men are wiped out. What's Hansen up to? Absolutely nothing, of course. I could finish these guys if you would charge. There you go. Like 6 of their men charged. He's trying to get around me here. Mortars aren't firing on anybody again. Nice. Prescott is out. He's got guns back there. Go see if we can hunt them down after we take these guys out. Love these mortars. Oh, they're beautiful. When they fire. There we go. Got a unit back here. I'm not going to worry about them, though. I've taken the 10. 13 minutes. Well, now he took it back. All right, 13 minutes, and then hopefully this godforsaken mission will be complete. Should not have been nearly that painful. I'm just going to sit tight. If he wants to come at me, he can. Oh boy.
Ready! Fire!
Mortars are not firing again. Alright, please tell me that's it. I just want to get out of here. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I feel like that one was not complete. It's got side A and side B. Wow, they definitely have some work to do. Hey guys, it's alpha. This stuff's gonna happen. Honestly, that's the first major glitches that I've run into in this thing. It's showing no strength on his side at all. The numbers aren't even right, so be prepared if you have the game to see what happens with that one. You may run into a similar type of issue. Hopefully that'll be updated. They've had an update almost every day since the campaign came out, so I would expect those will continue. But hopefully you can bear with me through those frustrating moments. But we did get a victory. We've taken the town of Savannah. Let's see where things sit after that. We've got a whole ton of money, which is going to be really helpful moving forward, because we've still got a couple of sea missions to handle here. We've got one down here in Great Bahama, the rum mission, which is a significant one. We've got a small one here called Clash. There's not a lot of money involved, but some prestige, and then a couple of side missions that we can go after as well. So we're going to deal with all of that in the coming episodes. So let me know your thoughts. I guess there's probably not a whole lot to say other than, hey, I was able to win despite everything. So we'll report those glitches, and I'm sure they'll get them corrected pretty quickly, and we'll continue on. Thanks for watching.